I don't exactly remember the name to this trail or which one it is. I had downloaded it on All Trails before I left home. Get here and the map's not on here, so eeny meeny miny mo. So kind of winging it here. It's probably not as hot down in the valley, but still kind of fucking warm. Looking for, yeah, so look at it. That's not the right one. I don't even see it on here. Pissing me off because I downloaded it. Alright, so well, I mean, it's a loop either way, so I guess I can this just loops around anyway, so I'm not exactly sure where it meets up. This is the loop. It's a loop, and then it's got like a tail that goes a little longer past that. So I haven't used these ones in a while. Last time I pulled these ones out, it was when my cousin was out here. And he used them. Kind of just like the other ones better. So, bear shit maybe. As warm as it is, I definitely gotta be wary of snakes. Of course, I'm the van's gonna be fine right there. Kind of feeling like shit today. Been a little hot down in the valley lately, so haven't really posted a lot of videos. Last one I did, I think, was the kayaking one. I did go up to Monument Valley, or Monument Valley, Sedona. Was it last weekend, I believe? Was it last weekend? Yeah, I think it was last weekend. Going up there and playing around a little, but forgot my GoPro, so I didn't really have a YouTube video to make. But I did fly my drone for a few minutes. The app that I have is supposed to be pretty accurate. Showed that I could fly my drone in the airspace. I don't know what direction it would be, north or west of Courthouse Butte and Bell Rock, right there on Mini Bell Rock. So I went over there and flew my drone for a minute. This is a shot of Bell Rock from a distance, and what was it? Courthouse Butte. But some more. I've been popping in and out of warehouses at work. To the heat outside. I'm getting sick. Already know earlier. Sneezing like crazy last 2 days. But yeah, this heat Jeep's out of commission. The other vehicle's a little over 100,000 miles, so I don't want to take it on too far journeys. You know, it gets better gas mileage and drives better. But yeah. I think this is the trail. It was supposed to be the other way. Come back this way. But yeah. So really haven't been eating out too much. Had an issue in my leg. Had to have a biopsy. It pulled the skin. Tested what was wrong with it. He couldn't really, told me I shouldn't go kayaking because bacteria got in there. So next weekend, stitches are out and everything, so next weekend I should be healed up enough. I'm throwing my boat in the water again. My kayak. Somebody just lost it. You just lost the other one? There it is. Passed this trailhead dozens of times probably. Never stopped to do it. There's nothing. So hopefully my hat isn't blocking the video in this. But yeah, so I'm kind of been out of commission for the past few weeks. Last weekend I went up to Sedona on Sunday. I did I mean, I've done Bell Rock before, but I did Bell Rock again. Found a new little area to sit and cool off in some shade. And I came back around into the this picturesque spot that overlooks Courthouse Butte. Everybody goes up, gets a picture taken. I'm sure you can go up higher, but you probably have to climb. Yeah, no, it's not for me. But yeah, I totally forgot to bring my GoPro on that one to record anything. Had a few videos I recorded on Facebook and I believe Instagram too. I have, I believe, to check into it, but it's either my personal one or maybe I do have an Instagram for adventuring. I'd have to look. But Facebook, I have a different name, Dirt Nation. Pretty much everything on the dirt, so it doesn't include kayaking. Can't throw that on there because that's on the water. But pretty much hiking, kayaking, could be mountain biking, dirt roading, or dirt biking, dirt roading, off-roading, overlanding, backpacking, stuff like that. And I really hope I fucking liked it. Yeah, so I don't know how far this winds around, but once it hits crossroad, or a T in the road, I'll hit the part of the loop. It does go down the tail a little, according to the map. I should have downloaded. Yeah, it's definitely a hot one. Drink here in a minute. Voice is a little raspy. The fucking coughing I was doing yesterday. Much more beautiful and picturesque when it's cooler. And I mean, it's green now. It's really green now, actually. Surprisingly, I did drop that. I did pass a actually might be it right there. It's all green all over here. Back over there with the brown. Might have been there or before it. Really burnt up. Fire has been through there. I don't know if it was. Actually, I think it is. Yeah, it is. Right where it curves right there. On the left, right where it curves there. See all the damage. That's the burnt area. You see all this? It's green still. It should be mostly. Give it another month or two, it'll be like all this brown shit here. Won't be as green anymore. Winter and spring, and these mountains are flourishing green. It's gorgeous to drive through here. It kind of sucks in the spring because you're still going up to pacing and it's still got snow in some spots. Not pacing, but the rim. Bogey rim. Went all the way up there to do the rim one time. I don't think I was going up there to camp. Just going up there to do the rim, drive it. I love the views up there. And got there. Gate was closed. The snowbank was about 3 or 4 foot above the gate. So I wasn't doing the rim trail that day. I forget where I went. Came back down. Maybe I would have done the fish hatchery. I don't know. I don't remember. I gotta learn my feces. Berries. Deer, bear. I mean, this is bear country. Luckily, I don't know if I want to say it out loud. Luckily, I've never come across a bear out in the wild yet. Hopefully I will not. Come across 2 rattlesnakes. Ooh, that's good. I'm gonna have to get a drink here soon. Damn. hope I brought enough. Yeah, I wonder if it goes around this. Yeah. Another issue with the van I'm driving. It's got a sensor out. Makes it think the door is open when it's not. Before it just wouldn't shut off the radio when I opened the door. So I had to kind of open the door, shut the door, open the door, shut the door a few times to get it to work. Now it's straight up while I'm driving telling me my driver's door is open. So I gotta get that fixed. I wasn't able to see what the temperature was before starting this trail because I couldn't get through the menu with that thing showing. It's stuck on there. But I know yesterday on Weather Channel, maybe not the Weather Channel, whatever channel it was telling the weather, but I don't think it was the Weather Channel. It said 113 for today's high. It might have been Phoenix. Oh, I hate these fucking things. These things get in your socks and get in your shoes and they fucking poke. That's probably what that is. And I Googled it. Said the temperature was supposed to be 106. So either way, it's freaking warm. So I might just do the loop and not bother with the tail of this. Because, yeah, because it's fucking hot. I mean, I've driven this road numerous times. That goes back to Bush Highway to Leeds home. That goes up to Payson, Mogoan Rim, all that, Pine, Strawberry, Fossil Creek, Tonto Bridge, Tonto Natural Bridge. Sorry. Yeah, those fucking things are in my socks. Yeah. Those things suck. So you get them, start falling in your shoe, the one that dried out like this. Yeah. They start poking. I think when I went on a trail, go camping by Roosevelt Lake, I was walking around and these things were everywhere. It's a nice little camping spot, but I wouldn't be able to drive my Jeep all the way back to the water because the path to get there was all broken branches and sticks and stuff, so I didn't want to drive over that. And then when you did get all the way up to the water, whether it was grassy area, I guess, all this shit was all over everywhere. So I didn't want to walk around in that shit. So I ended up taking a different path. And yeah, that one actually had a very nice spot. The shoreline wasn't the greatest to get into the water or anything, but and the lake was over full because the map showed that the road went a little further, but it was underwater. You can see an area that it went to. Yeah, it was all underwater. And at that time I had heard the reservoirs were all full. Once they get down to Saguaro Lake. Not exactly sure what lake beyond that drains down to. It goes down, Saguaro Lake goes down the Salt River where everybody tubes, and goes down the river and back. Well, not back because of the current, but it goes down and splits off, keeps going for the Salt River, and then goes for the Verde River. I believe it goes north. And yeah, I'd have to look it up on a map. I've never really trekked them or traced them. Oh yeah, it's feeling that heat. Never been back here though. Like I said, I've been on that road dozens of times. Multiple Jeeps. 4. One of them, I gotta count the 4th Jeep, but had 5 Jeeps. 4th one doesn't really count. So I broke on it 2 days after leaving the parking lot. So I ended up, I did a volunteer. I tried to get a dealership to sell it for me. By the time payments started coming up on it, I just said screw it and did a voluntary repossession on it, and then bought another Jeep outright. That's the one I'm having issues with. I can say having issues here and there with the van too, almost like it identifies as a Jeep. With a Jeep might understand that. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a new shade trail. This is definitely direct sunlight the entire time. There's no chance of shade, especially at this time of day. If the sun was a little lower, then I could at least you know, get a piece of mountain shade. But it's only probably like 1:30 so far. So, sun is still pretty much up in the sky. It does look like it goes all the way around. Thinking maybe I should have picked a trail that was a little further north into the mountains. This was definitely a little warm. I'm just gonna do the loop once I find the other trail. Just loop back around instead of taking the tail. Alright, kind of hoping this hat would have helped catch some of the sweat on my brow, but it's not. Just got a haircut, so don't want to be out here with no hat on. Fucking my scalp will get burned. So gotta wear the hat. Usually my kayaking hat. I wear it when I'm on the water. Helps protect my face and my scalp, ears. Breeze feels good. I don't really have a lot of weight with me. Water. Wallet, and battery pack. Oh no, I brought the GoPro case too. Shit. Still. Yeah. You see the trail right there. I don't know how much of that is the loop. Let's check. Oh, I'm almost to the end of the loop. So that's not part of the loop. I think that's part of the trail. So if that's not too bad, I might actually just say fucking do that. Because I think the loop cuts over here before that trail. And that trail might be part of the one I was doing. Shit. Yeah, sucks. I hate being sick. Yeah. Hopefully I can, what is this, sweat a fever, starve a cold or something. Well, I don't have a fever. I think I got a cold. Fire came through here. It's not as fresh as the other one though. This one's got vegetation coming back. Alright. So, oh. No, that's part of this trail. Fuck. Guess that's not part of the tail. Part of this. So at least it goes over to there. And then, so we'll see. Once I get over there, mean, I got plenty of water, but I forgot to stop and get a decent snack. Yeah, should have got something better than what I brought, definitely. Brought one of the Mountain House ice cream sandwiches. Just a dehydrated, I think that's what it is, dehydrated ice cream sandwich. Looks like one. But it's crunchy and crisp. Yeah, as hot as this trail is, as hot as it is out and being by myself like usual on most of my hikes. I'm just gonna do the loop. Maybe finish this one off again. It cools down a little. Stick to hikes up further north until then. Just enjoying that breeze. Sweating my ass off. Holy shit. No, I guess not yet. I've been on a hike so much, or I have been on a hike where I sweated so much. My entire shirt was soaked with sweat. And then my shorts started getting wet from sweat. I think by the time I stopped or got to where I was going, my shorts were soaked in sweat all the way down to like the top of my pockets on my cargo shorts. I don't remember what trail that was. I chilled for a bit and I relaxed, at least for a little bit, to have those fuckers dry out. But I don't remember, actually I don't remember if it was all the way down to my shorts by the time I got to the destination, or by the time I got back to the car, the vehicle. Fuck. Sorry. It's a if I remember right on the map, it went the other way going in. This was actually on the way out, which would have been nicer, seeing the trail road at the end. But I think it went up, down, then back up, and then down. And this is the down part at the end. So I know this goes all the way up. And then I should have it down for a little while once I corner the loop, pass by the tail trail. I want to say it's the Pine Creek Trail. has another name with it. And the pull-off trailhead had a different name when I pulled in. To the show. Alright, let me take a breather. Whew. Yeah. Okay. 40 minutes in. Says I've done 1.2 miles. Well, 39 and a half minutes, but a few pauses. Definitely gonna pace myself. I was kind of hoping it was gonna be a little cooler. Going up the mountain a little, but clearly didn't go up the mountain enough to reach that cooler part. And I'm definitely not gonna jeopardize myself as hot as it is, especially since there's no shade. I mean, I'll post this one, but it's not a complete until I come back and finish the tail. Yeah. I should be nearing the split off soon. Should be something that cuts to the right soon. Sorry. Spitting out a sweat that keeps dripping down my face. Damn, it's warm. Yeah. Just gonna finish the loop. Not bother with the tail today. Gotta be around the corner here. I can still smell burnt. There's the tail. Well, I'm doing that. Ooh, I'm out of breath. There's the bush. There's a bush way over there. Might give some shade. This is the tail portion. Yeah, Pine Creek Loop Trail. To 38 maybe. I don't know. But I looked at my map. I had a signal. I kept going this way. Apparently leads to another trailhead that I'll have to look into later if I remember, but based on where I'm at, I'd have to. Alright, Bush Highway. No, the Beeline. I don't know where that would meet up at, but it did meet up with a road, so I'll have to check to see where that trailhead is. Ooh. This no shade part makes it a little rough. No. I'm in the wrong spot. No. Damn it. It's a mountain bike trail. I don't know what this leads to. It's not on the map. And as hot as it is out here, I'm not going to get lost. Or have to cut through the desert. I just gotta find this fucking trail. Because I do not see a fucking trail here. Holy shit. Okay, so it goes up here. And then trails to the left. Still didn't see it. This is the trail. Alright. Fucking all trails. Whew. 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 Feel that heat coming off the rocks. Almost to the top. Maybe. Shade at all. Unless I stand behind a cactus, but they're all in the wrong spots. Compared to where the shadows are. Didn't really come up the mountain that far, I guess. I guess once I get to the top, it did kind of bring me back down. Should be the last up. Oh, the breeze. That feels good. So is this fucking ice cold water though, that feels great. Alright, take a little breather here. Just a little down, and then a little up right there. And I think from there, it goes down and around to go back to the trailhead. Shit, something's there. Because I can see the trail right there. I came around here, and then came up. I thought it would go all the way around. I was wrong. So if I had to come up this, the other direction, which is the way the trail actually shows, I would have had that first up, and then from that saddle up to here. Everything else would have been downhill from there. Instead, I went the opposite way and went uphill. So maybe it would have been a little easier, but I went that way instead. It would only been like one major up, it looks like. Well, it still looks like it would have been a major up, depending if it's how much it switchbacks, how many switchbacks there are. So if there's a lot of switchbacks on this thing, and it would have made it easier, that'd be nice. This was kind of no switchbacks, just kind of went up the mountainside sideways. I had planned to go to Payson this weekend, which is probably way over there. Maybe yesterday, or even this morning. Looked at the weather map last night though, and saw that it was supposed to rain in Payson. So I decided against that. Hey, I'm gonna get a little selfie here, so deal. I don't do selfies too often. But you know, gotta get a nice selfie to track that my adventure partner. Nope. One was enough. There we go. That's for the relive. Not even 2 miles yet. 58 minutes and a mile and a half. 1.6 miles. So I think when I checked, from there up this trail to the end of this would have been 3.5 miles. And the trail is like 6 something total. So let's say 6.5. So it would have been another 3 miles back that way. And if that's only a mile and a half, that means it's another like mile and a half that way. My guess. Time for a new hat. I've had this thing for at least 30 years. I got this at Tradewinds in Crystal Lake, Illinois. Had to have been around 1994 or 1995. Because I also got a mushroom hat because you know, I was kind of into the dead at the time and I had a lot of hair. I had really long head because there was also a metalhead prior to that. So I had long hair for a long time. getting to me. Oh yeah, the trade winds. So I bought some other like Rasta hat that I never wore. It's supposed to be like tuck your hair up in, but I didn't like that one. I don't remember what happened to it. I bought two mushroom hats. One purple and black. The other one was like Rasta colors, Jamaican colors. I don't know if it's Rasta flag or Rasta colors, but it's like the multi-colors, like, you know, red and black and black, maybe yellow. So maybe, I don't know what the Jamaican colors are. But I think that's what it's called, the Rasta hat. And then the mushroom hat. The mushroom hat I wore a lot when I had my long hair. I tuck it up in there. It'd be nice and cool on a humid day in the Midwest. So it was kind of comfortable. Once I chopped my hair off and tried wearing that hat again, it was too big. It stretched it out with all my hair. But now, I'll never grow my hair long again. One, God, fuck that. It'd be too damn hot in Arizona to have long hair. So it gets thick when it gets long. Plus the pain in the ass part about growing it out. I don't want to do that again. Get to the back of the neck phase, and it starts to curl up. Damn it. So there's 87 going to Payson, and that goes back to Mesa, Bush Highway in Mesa. You can take this all the way to, actually it cuts down, I don't know if that's considered Mesa. Goes through Fountain Hills, Fort McDowell. The outskirts of Fountain Hills, I don't know if the outside is considered Fountain Hills or not. I think it goes all the way into Mesa. And maybe Tempe. I don't know if that's considered Tempe. But it might be Tempe. Outskirts of Scottsdale, maybe. I don't know. But also goes to Bush Highway, which is the cutoff that cuts down. And you can take that all the way into Mesa as well. So that turns into, I don't remember what it turns into. But I usually take a left at the one intersection. We stop by the inner tube place. And that's the Usury Pass, which takes me all the way up to past Butcher Jones and Saguaro Lake. It takes me all the way up to well, I mean, Brown, I don't know what that is, Brown Avenue, Brown Street, Brown Drive, I don't know what Brown is. And all the side roads there, Baseline, Broadway, Southern. Take one of those to go home. But I'd say it's about an hour on this road to get to Payson. Go up and over the mountains. I'm sure it's a little cooler in Payson. I mean, it's not gonna be cold or anything. It's probably 80s, 90s. Up. Whew. mean, I did bring a full bladder of water. A lot of ice in there. It was a whole tray of ice. So I'll keep it cold for a little while until it melts. Hopefully it melts gradually so I have more water. So I don't want to run out of water. Have to wait for the ice to melt. Okay, well, this is more up than it looked. Also looks a lot shorter from down there. Looks a lot longer here. Don't bring the coffee bag. Longer ain't too bad as long as it stretches it out flatter. Not really I guess this is meant to go downward. And that wouldn't have been a very bad up. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely should have gone the other way. A lot of shape. There's Mount Ord. I don't think it can be seen on the camera. Got a bunch of radio towers up there. There's a lookout tower up there too. I did that one with a friend in one of my Jeeps. I don't remember if the trail has to be done four-wheel drive, but I think the trailhead was just Jeeps. That's what I drove in. So I don't know how, I don't remember how the road was. I remember one spot stopped me coming up. That's big. Coming up the road and just coming out into this one area. We saw the road and the cliff, but yeah, all you saw was sky. Once you got up, I mean, you saw the horizon further you went up to it. But it was definitely a drop off. One hell of a drop off. But to do that one in the winter one time. Didn't get in very far before I decided to turn around. Alright. I'm at the top. Just down here a little and then head down into the parking area. Definitely heats Heat's definitely getting to me. I can feel it. Glad I brought enough water. I mean, this isn't a long hike, so I should have enough water. Even as hot as hell as it is, I got water back in the van too, so. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I didn't do the tail portion, especially with no freaking shade. I mean, these don't look like they were that big. Just bushes and stuff, so they wouldn't be given much shade, but still pretty fucking sad because it's all burnt. All this, all that too, it looks like. So, no vegetation growing on this area, so this is fresh. This isn't that old. I know there was like last weekend, the weekend before, there was a fire, I think on 87, so this might have been it. This might have been the fire. So I think this is like a couple weeks old. That's probably why I could smell it down there with the heat blasting on it. Can't smell it here because the breeze going, which feels freaking excellent. Wave to traffic. Yeah, the breeze feels great. But yeah, when I was coming up here and curving around on the end there, that's where there's no breeze and the heat coming down. I think that's where I said there was some vegetation growing in over there, I think. But I could smell burnt. The burn. I mean, I guess I don't know how to word it. I can smell the burnt ground, the burnt cactus, the burning smell up here. Rattle. I don't want to hear no rattles. Yeah, I can't really smell it up here. I don't know. This is almost definitely fresher than the other side. There's a little vegetation right there, but vegetation was growing in the bush on the other side, on the end. Yeah, you can see, at least I can. There's some green over there, if you can see that on the camera, I don't know. Right in front of that, all this is brown and burnt. This whole section right here, it's all burnt. All the way to partly down here. Cactus isn't really bad. About a third of the way down, maybe it's burnt. Some vegetation growing through over here. So it's about the same as the other side. So it's probably all the same, but still, this is probably the one that was here for about 2 weeks ago. 2 weekends ago. I think that was 2 weekends. I don't know, at least within the last month. So I think I was going to go to Payson and do a hike. But then I saw that there was a fire. Or maybe I'm thinking on 17. Actually, I think I'm thinking on 17. Not Payson, not this one. Not this one. I don't know, there's so many damn fires to remember. Stupid people can't handle not having a campfire, or they can't handle not going out target shooting, end up ricocheting or sparks flying or whatnot. Some of them from burning cars catching on fire. I saw a spot where a vehicle had burned on the side of the road coming here. It didn't look like it spread to. Didn't look like it spread to the brush or off the side of the road. Looked like it stayed right on the side of the road, just burnt right there. Maybe they got to it in time. Parking lot's right there. Alright, so yeah, this side would have been a stronger bump. Not really much of a switchback here. At least on the way down, it's got a nice breeze. It's coming up the other way. Definitely stretched it out more, so it's kind of more of a flat, not so flat, but a flatter incline. This one, I mean, this one would have just been this spot and you're done. There in here, but the rest would have pretty much been downhill from there, all the way down the road. So when I come back out and do this one again, I'll have to come up this way and check it out, see how it is. Breeze definitely comes in handy. Definitely helps. Still nice and cold. Oh, very nice and cold. Oh. There's some trails over there. Jeep trails. I gotta get my Jeep fucking get it good and running again. I have it in the shop right now. It's got a rattling noise. Front right tire. Kind of worries me to take it on long off-road drives or long road trips to do off-road drives. Plus, somebody tried to tell me center of gravity is why my Jeep kind of wants to pull to the side, because I have the rooftop tent on there and the awning, 270 awning, which is pretty good size. But when I had just the rooftop tent on there before I got it fixed, I mean, it didn't drive bad. I mean, it was loose, I could tell, because the tie rods were bad and drag link was bad. Yeah, another bar under there, I can't pick the name of it, was bad. So I got all those fixed. Fuck, I can't remember the name of it. Drag bar, tie rods. Well, the other major one that goes across. Stabilizer, I don't know, not stabilizer. Fuck, I can't think of the name of it. Not the sway bar. Not the sway bar. But, got those fixed. And then, but before I got those fixed, I did get the awning. And I had taken that in someplace and didn't drive it kind of the same as it did before I got the awning. Then I got the work done on it at a different place to get the bars done. And started driving it, and it just didn't drive the same. I think the rattling noise and the tire was there before it, it's still there. I was hoping the work they did was going to fix it, but it didn't. And then, yeah, kind of like when I'm changing lanes, almost like it wants to pull or start swaying over. So I'm actually selling the whole kit as one. It's the rooftop tent with the annex that I bought separately, the awning and the two walls that I bought separately, and the one in the shade, and the cage that it all goes on to attach to the Jeep. Because I gotta re-gear it, and that's, you know, gonna be the cost of getting rid of everything. If I can sell everything for at least $3 grand, get my Jeep re-geared. Eventually I'll get a different roof rack to put on it. It's not a cage, because I don't like the way the cage is, mainly just because it sways. The other one that I'm looking at, it's more stable. Connects to the hard top. So that one seems like it would be more solid. Plus, when I take off, right now it's like I would need some help getting the well, that too, but I would need some help getting the hard top out, because I'd have to slide that out, like perfectly slide it out backwards to get it out, because of the cage that's on it, because of the rooftop tent. I wouldn't be able to do that myself. No way. So, but I don't know how it would look like, the top off with the cage on, the rooftop tent and all that, so I'm not too worried about taking the top off with that. But the other one, the rooftop tent would be attached to the hard top. So if I took the hard top off, the rooftop tent would go with it. So I would have to get some type of lift to lift them both up together. But I'm also going to get a different rooftop tent. I mean, I love the rooftop tent I have. It's the, I believe it's Overland Vehicle Systems. I want to say the XL rooftop tent. I like the tent the way it is. I got this one because the other ones, the tent comes out, the ladder comes down, but the awning goes under the tent and the ladder's on the outside. The reason I got mine is because the tent is built the same way, but it has an overhang on the rain guard that overhangs past the ladder, so that when the annex goes on, the ladder is on the inside. So, like, I'm camping, I can put a portable toilet. Ow, sharper than it looked. I can put a portable toilet downstairs in the middle of the night if I have to go to the bathroom. Well, if I have to take a piss, I just go outside the tent, but, you know, I got privacy if I'm not taking a piss. Just come down in the middle of the night and be there. I believe the floor detaches, but it does have a floor to the annex. And I think you can detach the floor, I'm pretty sure. But when I get the new hard top, trying to keep my mind busy because of the heat, because now it's not feeling as hot, and that's not a good thing. Once I get the new hard top, the rack for my hard top, I'm going to try and get a hardtop tent instead. They're skinnier, not as bulky. I mean, I think some of them pretty much weigh the same. I think mine's like 150, they say, and those are about 150. I mean, I like the idea of the hardtop over the soft top. Soft top kind of got to constantly pull off the cover. Plenty of space to put it, and then afterwards you got to put it back on. Sucks doing it solo sometimes on a lifted Jeep, but I want to get a nice hard top where I can still store the ladder inside. So I saw this nice hard top. It looked like it would have had an awning to it, but the ladder did not store inside the tent, and I don't want to have to store that outside like one I have now. It stores on the top, but it's covered by the well, by the cover. Yes, man. And it's I mean, it's a really nice tent. I really like it. I like the space that's inside. The whole reason I got it was so I could have the ladder inside the annex. Because when I was getting the tent, I was looking at the annex with it too. That was the main selling point on that one, was having a ladder inside. Because you can also even with the annex up, and all zipped up and stuff, there's an opening inside you can unzip to get in your doors from inside the annex, instead of having to go out and go all the way around the vehicle to get in the other side. But yeah, I'm going to get rid of the awning, the wall, 2 walls that I got out of 3. I didn't get the 3rd wall. Usually they come in 3s, but yeah, so yeah, this would have been a I don't know about a rough up, but it would have been a tiring up. So So maybe I'm glad I came this way instead. Oh yeah, rooftop tent. But yeah, so anyway, next rooftop tent I get, it's gonna be a hard top where I can store a ladder inside and ooh, hey, it's cool. And get an annex with that one too, where the ladder's on the inside. I hope that shows up with the bright green trees, or bright green cactus. There's a strip right there. Everything around it's burnt area, I believe. There's a strip of cactus right there that just looks green. I hope I can capture good in the picture. But yeah. So another rooftop tent where the ladder stores inside the tent. Has some nice sit-up room, and I don't lose a lot of headroom because just popping up from the side. My tent unfolds completely 180, so it unfolds like this, and opens up completely. I mean, you can't stand in it or anything. It's the annex is for. You can stand up in the annex easily. Well, really, well, no, you can still stand up outside the ladder, because I mean, I have a Jeep with 37-inch tires on it, bigger tires, so it lifts it up, so I can stand underneath the tent when it's open. If somebody buys it or has a shorter vehicle, you might have to, depending on how tall you are, might have to squat underneath the tent part, but once you get past the ladder, that's open, so that you can stand in. But I like the space that's in it. There's a little part where you unzip the clear plastic spot at the top and unzip the screen portion. It's the same size, shape, and then you unzip the canvas part of it. It's the same shape, and then you roll up, tie up the canvas, put the screen back up, and then put the plastic back up, and you have a skylight and a dark camping spot. I mean, you get a nice view of the stars through it. I'm sure over time, temperatures, plastic won't be as clear, but I mean, it's still pretty nice now, and still pretty clean, clear, and smooth. Definitely enjoyed that tent a lot. Got some good use out of it. But yeah, definitely want the different cage, the roof rack. Get that for it. Get a hard top for it. And a different annex. I believe it's called an annex room. Or not an annex, a different canopy. I don't remember what it's called. Something room, maybe annex room, I don't know. But it's like the awning I have now. I have two walls to it. There's there's the awning goes around 270 degrees, so it comes out like by the front end of my Jeep on the driver's side, by the fender there, and then it wraps all the way around to the back of the Jeep. Two walls that go from the front almost all the way to the back. I didn't get the third wall. It's a small one. It's cheaper than the other two. The two I have are 300 each. I think the other one is 200 because it's so much shorter. And that's it though. So you have a grassy bottom. It's all open, so I would suggest making it into a extra tent area. And you can make it like, you know, an awning or a screen room type thing, because it does have two windows. I don't remember if the third wall has any windows. Wall 1 has a window and a door. Wall 2 has a window and an opening, as in, like, the door on wall 1 is an actual door, zips down, has a little fabric, not or whatever, canvas below it, and then goes back up, but you still have a little canvas there. The opening is just two zippers where wall 1 and 2 meet. You take that one up, and then there's another zipper in the other spot. It opens up all the way up. There's no canvas underneath, so it's a full opening. So, I mean, you can make it into not a full-fledged screen room, but I mean, open the two windows, you know, the door, or just the two windows. But the awning room, we'll call it, maybe that's what it's called, the awning room that I was looking at, about the same price, I think, but I don't know if, I think the room itself comes separate. I don't know how much that one is, but what it is it's an awning. It's not like the 270, but it does come around. I don't think it curves. I think it stops here where the vehicle's here, where the other awning comes like this against it and sways all the way around. So, say here's the Jeep, here's the other awning. It covers all the way around to here. This one goes from here and then goes around to here. If you can see that on the GoPro anyway. So, but the one that starts here and goes has an enclosure that covers the whole thing. So there's a floor that attaches to it and seals the entire thing. You can unzip it in a spot to be able to get to the back of a Jeep, but by the look of it, if it's a sealed, or by the look of it, it's a completely sealed room. So you can make that another tent room. You can make that into a downstairs tent. So I mean, I hope to get those. We'll shade your skin here. I hope to get those. There's that third one. But I hope to get those the hardtop tent, hardtop rooftop tent, and the awning room. So that way, you know, kids come out, or date somebody with kids, or, you know, friends who are camping or whatnot, don't have a tent, got an extra spot. Almost there. decent amount of water at least. It's definitely one rule I learned first before ever moving to Arizona. Bring more water than you think you'll need. One hike after I moved here, I ran out of water. 2 hikes after I moved here, I ran out of water. 1, I was with a friend coming down Flatiron. She had what I thought to be 2 bottles of water in her pack. She kept pulling one out, drinking from it on the way up, on the breaks we took. Got up to the top, finally got up to Flatiron. She pulls 1 bottle out, takes a drink. She goes to pull the other bottle out, thinking, okay, she's gonna drink from her other one. It's one of those bottles that just has those rags that you wrap around your neck to catch the sweat. She had the 1 bottle of water, had to have been maybe a 24 to 30 ounce bottle. That was it. I had my entire bladder filled, 3 liters, and I believe I even had extra water bottles with me. I went through, I told her straight up, I'm like, you're gonna fucking die. You're gonna die. It was fucking hot out. But it's like today where I've been out in it, and it doesn't feel as hot, but it's still as fucking hot. It was like that day. We were, it was when the restaurant was still open at the bottom there, before they burnt down. There's a whole other story to that. But yeah, we got to, we were coming down. She ran out of water really early on coming down. I still had some water left. Towards the bottom, I gave her the last of my water before we were out of the mountain. So we were still coming down. I think we were just a little past coming out of Siphon Draw, off of Siphon's Draw. And we were the smooth part. We were still on Siphon's Draw Trail, obviously, but the flat part there, that is actual Siphon's Draw. We were down a little past that to the other small flat area. I guess the mini Siphon Draw. And I gave her the last of my water. So about 45 minutes on, I didn't have any water. Got down to the parking lot, went in the restaurant. Got some water first thing. I think we sat there for a while, had a lot of water, got some food. Then we went to walk outside and it was god awful hot. God awful hot. I told her I thought it warmed up. She said it was that hot when we went in. So it's like this. Doesn't feel as hot as it was, but I know it is. So that's always a thing to watch out for. Just because you don't feel as hot as you did earlier doesn't mean it cooled down on me. So I guarantee I get in that van, cool down for a little bit, and I get out, it's going to be hot as it was earlier when I get out. So, second time I think I was coming back from Battleship. I don't remember. I don't think I found Battleship that time. So I don't think I found it that time, so I sweat in my eyes. So I don't think I found it that time, but I was coming back and the first creek that goes by there, coming from the trailhead, first water, I guess, I'm assuming. It was flowing, so, and it was clear as hell, so I just got some water there. And then might have had something in the vehicle I had there that day. But those are the only 2 times I ran out of water. So yeah, I usually try to make sure I have more than I need. Today I only brought the 3 liters, thinking this wouldn't be too bad, but the heat, that's why I said I only wanted to do the loop today instead of the tail part, because I know it's hot out, and it's hotter than it feels. So I didn't want to take that chance and do, especially I'm on my own today in this heat, so I don't want to chance it. I mean, I'll take that chance on a dangerous hike when it's not hot out, but really, just when it's hot out, I'm gonna take that chance. Because if I fall, it's over instantly. If I fry on the hair, it's gonna be a little more, drag out a little longer maybe. Yeah, so that's where I started here. Wrapped all the way around, came up, and came down from there, I believe. So yeah, this way would have been a hell of a fucking journey up.